Robert Pattinson is a British actor known for his versatility in independent and blockbuster film. Want more videos like this? Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you really love these videos, leave a comment and suggestions for future videos. Born on May 13, 1986, in London, Pattinson gained worldwide fame as Edward Cullen in Twilight, 2008-2012, which made him a global sensation. However, he later distanced himself from franchise roles, taking on unconventional and critically acclaimed performances in movies like Good Time, 2017, The Lighthouse, 2019, and Tenet, 2020. In 2022, he took on the iconic role of Bruce Wayne, Batman in The Batman, directed by Matt Reeves, which was widely praised for its noir-inspired storytelling and Pattinson's gritty portrayal of the Dark Knight. His ability to transform into complex and brooding characters has solidified his status as one of Hollywood's most intriguing actors. Robert Pattinson's best and upcoming movies. A deep dive into his career, secrets, and what's next. Robert Pattinson has had one of the most fascinating career trajectories in Hollywood, moving from teen heartthrob to one of the most respected actors of his generation. From Twilight to The Batman, his career has been filled with unexpected choices, critically acclaimed performances, and upcoming projects that could redefine his legacy even further. In this deep dive, we'll explore his best movies, untold set secrets, behind-the-scenes trivia, and what's coming next for Pattinson. 1. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, 2005, the role that almost wasn't. Before Twilight, Pattinson gained international recognition as Cedric Diggory in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Many fans don't realize that Pattinson almost quit acting before landing the role. He struggled to find work and had even considered pursuing a career in music. Behind-the-scenes secrets. Pattinson was terrified of flying and had a panic attack before his broomstick stunt. Director Mike Newell encouraged him to play Cedric as the perfect student, a stark contrast to his later roles. Emma Watson admitted in an interview that she and several Harry Potter cast members had a crush on him during filming. Although his character met a tragic end, this role gave Pattinson his first taste of major Hollywood stardom and opened the doors for his future success. 2. Twilight Saga, 2008-2012, the franchise that changed everything. The Twilight series launched Robert Pattinson into superstardom, but few people know how much he hated his own character at first. Pattinson found Edward Cullen's perfect boyfriend persona unrealistic and wanted to play him with more depth. He clashed with the studio over making Edward more brooding and tortured, but his approach ultimately defined the role. Little-known trivia from the set. He composed and performed the song Never Think, which appears in Twilight's soundtrack. He almost got fired for making Edward too dark, and his agents had to step in to stop him from arguing with the producers. He wore contact lenses for the role, which he found painful and irritating throughout all 5 movies. Kristen Stewart, his co-star and real-life girlfriend at the time, convinced him to take the role. While Pattinson didn't enjoy the Twilight hype, it gave him financial freedom, allowing him to take on more daring indie projects later. 3. Good Time, 2017, the performance that changed Hollywood's perception of him. After Twilight, Pattinson deliberately chose challenging roles to break free from his heartthrob image. Good Time, directed by the Safdie brothers, was a game-changer. He played Connie Nikas, a desperate criminal trying to free his mentally disabled brother from jail. Exclusive production details. Pattinson lived in a small apartment in Queens, New York, for months before filming to immerse himself in the role. Many of the scenes were filmed guerrilla style, with real people unaware they were in a movie. He wore the same unwashed costume for weeks to make his performance feel more authentic. Critics praised his raw, transformative performance, proving he was more than just Edward Cullen. 4. The Lighthouse, 2019, his most intense role. In The Lighthouse, Pattinson starred opposite Willem Dafoe in a psychological horror film about 2 lighthouse keepers descending into madness. The film was shot in black and white and required grueling physical and mental dedication. On-set challenges and trivia. Pattinson intentionally drank rainwater and barely showered to stay in character. Director Robert Eggers forced them to endure freezing temperatures and hurricane-force winds. Willem Dafoe called Pattinson's commitment to method acting insane. His performance was widely praised, solidifying his reputation as an actor willing to go to extreme lengths for his craft. 5. Tenet 2020, Christopher Nolan's trust in Pattinson. When Christopher Nolan cast Pattinson in Tenet, it was a huge moment in his career. The mind-bending sci-fi thriller showcased Pattinson in a stylish, suave role alongside John David Washington. Unknown facts about his casting. Pattinson auditioned in secret while still filming The Lighthouse. He had no idea what Tenet was about even while filming it. Nolan only gave him parts of the script to prevent spoilers. His British charm and chemistry with Washington made many fans speculate he could be the next James Bond. Tenet proved he could handle major blockbusters while maintaining his reputation for intelligent performances. 6. The Batman 2022, Reinventing the Dark Knight. Pattinson's casting as Batman was controversial at first, but his performance silenced critics. He brought a darker, more detective-driven portrayal of Bruce Wayne, reminiscent of Seven in Chinatown. Behind-the-scenes trivia, Pattinson wore Val Kilmer's old batsuit for his audition, describing it as insanely hot and claustrophobic. He worked out 6 days a week and trained in jiu-jitsu to prepare for fight scenes. The Batmobile was custom-built to match his version of Batman's gritty aesthetic. His portrayal was influenced by Kurt Cobain, which is why Nirvana's Something in the Way became the movie's theme. His success in The Batman ensured he would return for sequels, cementing his place in superhero history. Upcoming movies. What's next for Robert Pattinson? Mickey 17, 2025, a sci-fi thriller from the director of Parasite. One of Pattinson's most exciting upcoming films is Mickey 17, directed by Bong Joon-ho. Parasite. The movie, based on Edward Ashton's novel, follows a disposable human clone who rebels against his fate. What we know so far: Pattinson plays a character who is repeatedly resurrected with his memories intact. The film is described as Blade Runner meets The Martian. It reunites him with A-list co-stars, including Mark Ruffalo and Toni Collette. This could be one of the biggest sci-fi films of the decade. From teen idol to Hollywood's most unpredictable actor, Robert Pattinson's journey from Twilight heartthrob to one of the most daring actors of his generation is remarkable. His willingness to take risks, embrace challenging roles, and continuously reinvent himself has made him one of the most respected actors in Hollywood. With Mickey 17 and the Batman sequels on the horizon, Pattinson is proving that his best work is still ahead. Whether it's indie films, blockbusters, or sci-fi epics, his career remains one of the most fascinating to watch. Are you excited about Robert Pattinson's upcoming movies? Which of his past films is your favorite? Let us know in the comments.